And welcome to the Not Gonna Lie, the Big T show.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie either. We gave a shout out to Lawrence, the normal co-host. We gave him off for Juneteenth. Hopefully he'll be back. We replaced him with 4th of July.
Hey, how are you?
My man, I listen. Well, back in the day, society would want you to think, oh, he's a character. Mr. Farrell, you're a character. Oh, that's a bad negative undertone, right?
Right.
But this man you have to have character to be a character. My man, Sean, you know him from the Howard Stern show,
Right.
the clown car with Alex Jones. No. no, I know him. With InfoWars,
Right.
call in for InfoWars with Alex Jones.
Right.
You know him from the clown car.
Right.
Sean Lennon, my man.
How are you?
How you
Tony
doing?
Farrell.
Sorry for chopping up that fight. I had it. I was practicing the whole way.
You did good. You did it pretty good.
Thanks for coming in.
Huh?
Not gonna lie, we're not gonna lie today. Definitely not gonna lie, me and you.
No, it's as far as I know, I will not tell no lie.
Yeah, and I hate lies, and
Look, sometimes I might say something that might be mistaken information, but I believed it when I said it. So.
And listen, we're open to be, if that is ever pointed out to us, we're not so closed-minded. You know what I mean? Like, but ever since TikTok diagnosed me with ADHD,
Mm-hmm.
and like, to be honest, female ADHD, which is weird. I was getting all these like, not sponsored ads, but just they were feeding me female ADHD. I think because I talk about my tits, but I have ADHD with tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't. It's just files and files of shit on people waiting to cross check where they're wrong. And once I saw one video, I don't regurgitate shit, Sean. You know what I mean? I make conscious fucking thoughts. I'm high all the time. You can only tell the dog you love her how many times before you're like, know what? The government's fucking lying to us. I'm done.
Wait,
and on
wait. You're telling a dog this? Did you just say?
No, the dog told me.
Once the dog starts talking to you, tell him.
No, but listen, I spend most of my day telling the dog I love her. And when I'm not,
Right.
I'm fucking picking holes through the government and the bullshit. On this day in 1885, after building the Statue of fucking Liberty in France,
Correct.
no power tools,
Right.
hammers, some technique called the Rosé way, where you hammer from the inside.
Right.
Built it perfect in France. All right. Now let's all take it down now. Pack it on this ship. There was like 300 and something pieces, but it made it into fucking 250 crates, which is just the number. The math don't math there.
Right.
Throw it on a ship. I think it might have. I don't know how long it took to get here.
Followed by the name of the Pinta de Santa Maria.
Yeah, the other bullshit they fed you. And this is coming from someone that never opened a book. So the knowledge I feed myself now, on top of other things, Jollibee, once we get out of here,
Right.
I'm a fucking blank canvas. I wasn't taught anything. My parents didn't pay for my schooling,
Right.
which is the worst part because a lot of the shit they talked about, like, I don't believe anything, Sean.
Right.
And the Statue of Liberty, after they took it apart, they shipped it here.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Over here where everyone lives? No. In the middle of the Hudson, that island. Even more with no power tools.
Right.
You know what I mean? This grand base. And then I don't believe it, Sean. And all these things, these old buildings. And
Well, ironworkers put that up.
the ironworkers, there's something with the like the torch.
Right.
And the top of these old buildings. A lot of old churches have this copper, like these like points.
Right.
And I'm still trying to learn.
Mm.
And know what? If someone points something out to me,
I'm going to point it out. Do you know there was one piece that was missing to the Statue of Liberty?
the torch.
No,
hand.
the penis.
No, I think it's there.
Dude, 'cause if you ever look close enough, you'll see the big hands, see that big Adam's apple. It's, that's a man.
Listen, and I believe that too, because don't even get me started on, hey, would you ever go to fucking South Dakota
Oh, I thought you were saying
with a Canadian Goose, a $1,500 jacket? And nowadays, let alone back in the day with dynamite, a father and son exploding shit into the rocks to make perfect faces of these 4 characters.
Mount Rushmore?
But they're not the people who they say they were.
Right.
They're these characters, and I don't know where they're from yet. We're the byproduct of a different civilization, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm serious, man. Listen, hold on. You believe they dangled off a fucking rock facade, whatever,
Right.
and blew the Statue of Liberty? It looked like, oh, Lady Liberty, this. It's a dude. they don't know.
It's a dude.
You know what I mean? No, but,
It's a dude.
but you know what I mean? Like we just went with it. We're like, yeah, the Lady Liberty, and my black friends like, oh, they gave it to us for.
Oh, now I know you're lying. You don't have no black friends.
Well, this guy in the comment section who's black.
See, I told you. The guy in the comment, the guy in the comment section of my blog.
He said
he was black.
They gave it to us for slavery.
Oh,
so now we have a whole section of people who aren't even going to question it because they put an emotional bow called, "Hey, we gave it to you for slavery." You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And people just fall for these little narratives and this and.
So you ever heard the story about 40 acres and a mule for Manhattan?
They say the beavers.
Well,
beavers get $20.
Beavers?
Like it was like $20 and 40 beaver skins.
What, for Manhattan?
Yeah, some bullshit, more bullshit.
So it was an Indian tribe that actually was the ones that were doing the deal that was supposed to happen. No, I'm good, Tom. I'm good. So
it's Juneteenth. Give back.
Yeah. I get it. So it said, yeah, that's what it is. I don't know. You threw me off here.
I'm sorry. I wanted them to be able to hear you. You could. Right. I was moving the mic a little closer. Sorry.
I got you. It's all right.
I'm a big acoustic guy. You know what I mean? Like you didn't know that about me. Now you did.
Is that you? Is how you get around your homosexuality? Hey, I'm a big acoustic guy. Take this in your mouth from Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Oh, listen. I don't believe it. And the fact that they're like,
why don't they ever make the mics white? That's all I'm saying. They're always black mics. I'm just saying.
That would be like a nice little small. The lapel one should be white, right? A little small one. Now these ones are.
Those are yellow.
Yeah, the yellow mics. But listen, man. People, our last memory of something is our memory of that memory of that memory. You know what I mean? Like
it's out there in the universe.
And then, listen, every time we say universe, you drink or hit the bong or simulation. The universe / simulation. Trust me, I'm going to be this episode, especially with Sean. Listen, people, I don't have respect for a lot of people to begin with.
Yeah.
And the more I talk about this, you see these people want to say, no, you fat idiot. Let me poke a hole in your story.
Right.
And they don't, like, the Statue of Liberty, I could be wrong about this. I'm just going because that was the first.
You're the fat idiot? I didn't know which one you were referring to.
And listen, the Statue of Liberty is my first thing. The next thing I'm doing is, what the fuck? The Brooklyn Bridge. You know what I mean? Like, if you had to get, let's say you were on vacation and they blocked you out of the car and the bank's like, hey, which one of these bridges don't belong? Just to get to the next thing. Right. And they showed you every bridge in Manhattan. You'd be like, oh, this medieval-looking motherfucker in the 1800s was built. No power tools again, even before Statue of Liberty.
A lot of guys died building it.
Oh, wow.
The foundations alone.
Yeah, let me distract you with that. That thing, hold on. Like, into the 50s or 60s, women were still sort of getting hit in the kitchen, right? 70s.
Hit in the kitchen?
Right?
What are you talking about?
Well, domestic violence and women's rights.
Women's had rights?
That's what I'm saying.
Women have rights?
That's what I'm saying. The guy who allegedly built the Brooklyn Bridge, this little story. Now they get the women involved. Oh, the son got sick. Then the wife took it over. When the fuck? In the 1800s, no one let a woman do anything.
No, she did. She ran the construction company.
Sean, you can't.
But a lot of guys died because of it. So,
Listen, I am going full. I don't believe anything. So that being said, me saying something about the train tracks going west, then people are like, what about the Asian? I don't believe any of it. You believe in the Brooklyn Bridge and maybe not this. I don't believe the Brooklyn Bridge either. I watched a documentary on it. Know how hard that would be to twist those cables in the ground? And why would it look? They built it for horse and buggy? That was from a medieval time.
Your horse's ass.
Why, you agree with that? You agree with the Brooklyn Bridge? We built it in the 1800s?
We built this city.
No, we didn't, Sean. We didn't.
Well, I did. I'm an architect, of sorts. I'm an ironworker. So yeah.
So you should know about some of this. You know how hard it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The ancient aliens had some tricks too, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know what yet, but some of these old structures with these gigantic entrances, like, I don't know if you sound even crazier if you're like, yeah, no, there were giants. You know what I mean? But
that's why they were built.
I'm piecing these together.
Right.
And like I was saying, with a lot of these old churches, and you're going to notice it now, kind of watch. You're going to see an old building and this
Shout
metal
out to the guy in the booth.
that resembles the Statue of Liberty. Like this copper material, like these points on top, like they were almost grabbing energy from somewhere.
That's yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
And
I've been trying to say that all along, but everybody said I was crazy. So,
yeah, and I'm joining you on that crazy train because I'd rather be crazy than be lied to. Because TikTok diagnosed me with ADHD, and I can't stop seeing it now. So now every little thing that they said I have, I do even more now.
Fidget things.
No, I'd rather fucking not be lied to. Yeah,
fucking
a
box.
fidget thing, so your brain stops working the way it should, and
you're improving.
No, that's to distract you from the lies.
Gotcha.
Know how hard it is to Google to get any info on this? People are like, oh,
you just said they're feeding us lies, and then you say, do you know how hard it was to Google this lie?
No, to get anything, to get any information, Sean.
Hey, listen.
I'm not just Googling it or regurgitating anything. I'll cross-check, and cross-check through my fucking brain.
Cross-dress? What'd you say?
Listen.
In my brain, I'm cross-dressing.
People are afraid of ChatGPT.
Of course, you gotta be.
Why?
It's the wickedness. It's evil.
Hold on. I asked ChatGPT how they did this without power tools. All I get is groundbreaking technology.
Yeah. Just like once-in-a-lifetime fires or weather anomalies.
Don't even get me started on that.
And once-in-a-lifetime.
Seattle,
5 times
Chicago. They built cities on top of old cities. This is what I'm talking about, Sean. This is what you've probably been talking about, but I was getting drunk and high.
Right? Tommy, remember that time?
Listen, I was high.
Tell him the story, Tom.
No. I'm talking about 2 decades, 2.5.
I came in a suit. No, first I came dressed regular in like street clothes. Yeah. Then I came back 5 minutes later in a suit. He thought I was like a private investigator stalking him.
When I first met Sean, I still worked UPS, and I was a workers' comp guy, you know?
Can you even just, all right, scratch that. Take that back.
No.
Leave this out.
No, but I performed at this club called the Soul Food Spot at the 5 spot in iconic,
legendary now, actually.
Yeah,
you know.
And I got off stage, and you were filming the show. It was Mr. Cheek's birthday.
Oh, it was
Keith
sick.
Murray was there. It was sick. And I see this guy in a suit, and I'm high on edibles, paranoid. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, this is workers' comp. They had me on stage. What did I say in my set? You know what I mean? Incriminating myself. Like, yeah, I was playing basketball last week. Like, and then I'm like, I'm going to Bobby J from Rockaway, local artist from Rockaway.
Dope.
And I'm like, Bobby, I think that.
He's got one of the dopest lines in Painted Houses on
his new song?
Badfellas. I was on a Badfellas thing. It was pretty dope.
He had some new stuff he's doing.
Bobby J.
And he performed that night. And I went up to him. I'm like, yo, Bobby, I think this guy works for Liberty Mutual, workers' comp. And then Ryan came up. He goes, hey, you know Sean from the Howard Stern Show? I'm like, oh my God. This is the white rapper from the Howard Stern Show. I'm thinking he's fucking workers' comp. I'm about to fucking, I'm thinking everything's done.
That is funny, isn't it?
Oh, man. And now here we are.
Doing the Tommy T show.
Not gonna lie.
Double T's.
Not gonna lie. The Big T show.
Big what your motherfucking mama gave
My
you.
girl's glad I'm here saying it instead of me saying it with all the windows open.
In the bathroom.
And yelling at people with their stupidity, with their fucking lack of knowledge.
Hey,
I love telling someone something like, I didn't know that.
You know,
I go home and you just admitted to how stupid you are?
It takes a lot for people to look stuff up.
I didn't know that.
No, it's amazing. That's when you see the determination on people who are going to walk into a slaughter and get slaughtered because they want to. They don't want to be here anymore. They blindly give a care fuck less.
Listen,
and they put everybody else at risk.
I don't know what I'm going down, these holes I'm going down, but I'm doing it because my brain won't let me. Listen, now all I do, I see an old building, all I can't help but get the name, like the Manhattan Municipal Building.
Right.
Yeah. Let's build these old ass buildings, and on the side, the finest fucking masonry chisel into limestone 50 feet off the ground.
Right.
And you know what? Let's turn all the V's into U's or U's into V's. You know what I mean? Like
really Roman throw them fuck.
Yeah.
Mine fuck them Roman.
And we imported all this marble from all over the world for a state capital.
Rome again.
Yeah. Or maybe Marble Island in Alaska in the 1800s. In the 18 fucking hundreds.
All the way to Brooklyn.
Manhattan is, and you know what? On top, let's do something. Let's shout out
gargoyles.
to Greece.
Gargoyles.
Oh, gargoyle. Oh no, they had something. An odor to Greece. This big Statue of Liberty, copper material, huge structure for the Greek god. Like,
and
bro,
then it, fell on people or something?
No, it's just it sticks out, and not know why? Because nothing else is built like that. You know what I mean? There's big structures now.
You're built like that, Tom.
But the Brooklyn Bridge.
Hey, all right. We
got our first caller.
Anthony Gallo. Let me see. Oh wait.
Well, listen.
Hey, what's up, Ant?
Hey, what's up? What's happening?
Like shit. Let me call him. I'm actually doing the radio show right now. Let me call him. All right. Okay, bye. So yeah, Anthony Gallo, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you know, from
over there with him and them.
No, my cousin Vinny, Joey Gallo.
Is it really?
that was the fake. Oh, you said Joey Gallo. I said Joey Callow.
Yay!
The opening
Joey Gay.
The opening scene.
How are you, Joey Gay?
And he's like the cousin he knew sleeping, and the other guy, he's all scared. The first night in jail, he's like, hey, I didn't come down here to jerk myself off. You know what I mean? Like, it's so fucking fun. I'm not doing it justice right now. Shout out to my cousin Vinny.
Hey, Marissa Tomei.
But listen, as an iron worker and not an educated man, because that's a slap in the face these days. You're educated in what? The stuff they taught you?
I'm an architect.
Yeah, but not you. But when you say you're an educated person, I don't know. What has that got you in 2025? You know,
absolutely nothing.
You need to be able to figure out a puzzle to get a job at Google. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's in education these days? Seriously,
bucket of shit.
Listen, what?
I was just waiting to say that.
All right, bucket
I wanted
of shit.
to throw that out there in the universe.
When we're at Jollibee, you better not say bucket of shit when I'm ordering a bucket of chicken. And listen, brought to you by
Jollibee.
No. The Carly Girl Scooches capsules.
What? Scooches? No, I don't know. What, the Cooches?
Well, listen, people are going to be like, what's...
Costless coaches? Master Poche?
We had some fun on the way in, is all I'm trying to say. People know and they know.
Mass Chipotle.
But listen, you can say you're an architect all you want. I'll lose respect for you right here on my own show and a long, uncomfortable ride home, even after the Jollibee. So if you think the Brooklyn Bridge, because I have my guns out.
Under this thinking that it can be done. It's a miracle. Ancient aliens must have put them here with UFOs. How do you think they were built?
Whoa, why do you want the answer instead of just going through the stuff I'm pointing out? And you want the Statue of Liberty. These fucking shitheads. Yeah. They're like, there was no OSHA back then. That's how they built it in a year. Connor, you want to blow your mind? Just Google that. They built the Empire State Building in a fucking year. Mm-hmm. A year. There was no OSHA. How many people died? Right. 4 or 5. Right. That math doesn't math. No OSHA means, hurry the fuck up. We need this done. People are dying because they're fucking walking on beams in the sky. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
What are you saying?
You really think they built the Empire State Building?
With OSHA? No, obviously they couldn't have, because they were fucking 90 feet up in the air, fucking hanging off his fucking scaffold. Who? I guess the Indians. I don't know.
That's what these idiots like to say, the Mohawk Indians. You know what I mean? And there was no OSHA. Listen, if Sean, I will lose respect on the air for you, and I don't know if my tone is giving that, because I'm talking about people before you, after you, going forward, because this is my new passion of mine, where I lose respect for people as I'm talking about stuff that doesn't make sense. My new Instagram post today, I have another one in the chamber coming up for the Brooklyn Bridge. And I'm just losing respect for people.
Yeah.
I'm putting myself out here vulnerable. Hey, they didn't build this. They didn't build that. Prove me wrong. Tell me I'm a dummy. Call me a dummy, but with facts. With facts. Hey, you said vibrations one other time about
what?
Yeah.
When the fuck did I say vibrations?
I said, how do you make your girl come? He said vibrations. I don't know.
Stupid.
No, about Olympia, Washington.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's autism must be Olympia, Washington. No, because if I was like, yo, let's go to Olympia, Washington, 2025, tomorrow, it's a pain in the dick, let alone in the 1800s. With the size of these libraries or state building for 4,000 people, how'd they get this limestone? You have this one stupid bitch, I'm sorry for a lack of a better term, where she said physics. I said, know what, lady? I don't even know what physics is. I don't care for physics. But you know what? You're not telling me fucking you were able to move limestone with oxen and then stack it and then be so laser precision perfect. Anyone could stack shit. But the perfectness and then the chiseling. This is the last time I give the guest mushrooms on the way in. That's why I was just giving a shout out to myself, because when people ask, you got to know that this is how good the mushrooms are, right?
Oh, yeah.
But listen.
Yeah.
You said vibrations. What did you mean by that?
When? What are you talking about? Again,
just the ADHD. Once they diagnosed me, I acknowledge everything they said, and we had this conversation where did you or did you not say vibrations? This is like the Karen Reed trial.
To what? To move a limestone?
However they did it back in the day, like just like along the I forget what the 33rd parallel. It runs along like Arizona, like that belt area,
right? And
that's why they have a lot of these Super Bowls, and they gather all these people, and they need the energy of everyone. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That had me thinking about what you said with the vibrations of that makes more sense that they were somehow able to sound wave vibrate it than legit lift it up or move it with horse and fucking buggy. They're trying to say they built the Statue of Liberty, but when you had to take a shit, you shit in your hand or a bucket and threw it out the window. That's the same fucking time. That's what we're talking about here. Shit in the street. An epidemic of human feces mixed with horse shit in the streets everywhere. And we have the fucking the wherewithal to build
vibrations.
These towers. Yeah, vibrations. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. I got to shit.
And you know how them buildings actually were built vibration.
No, that's why I'm asking.
Proof.
I'm trying to learn.
There are counterweights on the top of the building that offset it if it does get into like earthquake.
Yeah, the New Age buildings. I'm talking back in the day.
Oh. Like this building?
No, this is
fake, right? That's wood?
Oh, that's real brick.
Oh, wow.
But look at us. Look at the size of those bricks.
So I wonder if that's a real pipe. If that's real brick. Is that
a real pipe.
Listen.
It's a real pipe.
Listen.
How are you?
I don't need to show emotion.
No.
I just know that if you're talking to me
and you get all crazy
and you don't bring some fucking truth of fact, the fucking respect level is dropping before you. My face could say smile. I have a stupid look on my face, but the respect level has been dropping for everyone. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Hey.
Listen, and I love my girl. I love my girl. She wants to start listening to the podcast. I know she's had enough of my shit, but about this,
fuck you too, bitch.
About this, everything else was good, but she hates here, like, but my ADHD is not letting me get past this.
Because you believe that the bridge was built with what? Aliens?
It was here already. Oh. How could you say
the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah.
What about the Manhattan Bridge?
I'm
when they built.
I'm not that far.
That one they built.
I'm not that far along.
All of the bridges then? What about the Verrazano?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Like I said, if you weren't keeping up with me, I said if you had to get to,
I'm going to lose respect if you don't believe these bridges were built.
If he was on a credit card thing where he's hungry or to buy pussy or weed or whatever the fuck,
pussy and weed,
that's important. And they're like, hey, there might be fraud in your car. We got to see if you're not a robot. And they said, which bridge doesn't belong here to get to the next fucking part to get your bucket of chicken?
Brooklyn Bridge.
The Brooklyn Bridge clearly stands out as a. Connor, am I fucking wrong?
Absolutely not. I'm going to agree with you too. He's got a problem.
I do have a problem. It's called fucking
bridgeophobia.
No, being a part of a stupid, failing civilization. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
wow,
that bridge was that we built this bridge, that Dick's a clit. Like, it's all stupid.
Right.
It's all stupid.
Hey.
Believing that bridge was built and the dick is a clit is the same fucking logic.
If her clit is bigger than your dick, run.
And listen, the Empire State Building was built as an iron worker. This should be your thing. Like,
I know about it. I know what took the Mohawk Indians and everything. I know. They were losing a guy a day for like a year.
Well, that's how long it took to build it. Allegedly.
More than a year, I think.
400 days.
Oh, okay.
For some absurdly.
I've looked into this super deep, and these are the critical points that are driving me nuts.
A year, Sean? You're an iron worker.
And? What?
And?
I'm going to lose respect if you think this bridge wasn't here already.
As an iron worker,
every other bridge.
As an iron worker, I think the layoff rate right now is around 60%. So a quick building job is not good for the union and the annuity and all this other shit we need to keep the fucking cycle going. Right. Don't even get me started on the elites and the fucking on these people always complaining, the rich people, the narrative, the rich.
Yeah.
I don't even believe there was a fucking Great Depression. The pictures look depressing, and they were like, "Know what? How else could you make the workforce afraid?" Like the Great Depression, you dangle it over you.
Well, yeah, it's fear.
Yeah, bro. Something happened between the 1800s and sometimes in the 1920s to 30s, and I don't know if it was the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, and J.P. Morgan. And they fucking rewrote the history how they wanted to.
The Carnegie endowment.
Yeah, all those guys. Or even if those are just characters in this game and someone else did it in the simulation, the universe, however, whatever you want to say. Serious, like something doesn't add up. And then Chicago, Seattle, these a lot of great fires. Like, what do you mean great fire? Like, and you just built.
They used to be great fires. Now they're just wildfires.
Right? But it's along the same line of bullshit. Someone in charge.
Here's a line of bullshit. Smoke from Canada's wildfires makes it to London.
Did they even have a fan?
Yeah, you can't make that shit up.
But that's the thing.
They were like, New York fucking buys it all the time. Let's fucking sell that shit to London.
But that's the thing, Sean. I bring up what we just lived through with the lies of COVID.
Geoengineering.
COVID, 9/11. The fucking stupid moon landing.
Squibs.
Whatever the fuck that is. What is
Squibs.
that? What is that?
That's how you could tell the building's been imploded. Squibs every 10 floors.
And people still go along. Like, instead of saying, hey, I don't trust what's going on. There's a lot of weird stuff. Buildings are collapsing. This, that, like... Kennedy getting shot. Were you the guy who told me today that?
I wasn't around when Kennedy shot. That wasn't me.
No, the moon landing. Ted Kennedy killed someone the same day the moon landing or something.
I think that was Ted Bundy.
That was Ted Bundy?
I think so.
Yeah, it was a good show. Married with Children. But
wrong guy. Ted Bundy, the murderer.
You know you had problems when you were jerking off to Peg Bundy instead of the daughter, and Christina Applegate was the sex symbol. But meanwhile, Peg.
I met her. She was hot. In person, she's super hot.
She has an MS.
Christina Applegate.
What does that mean?
She's super hot.
No, MS. What's that?
I think it's multiple sclerosis.
What is?
It fucks up your nerve system and makes you do like all twitchy stuff, I think.
Well, listen, you're not going to distract me with Peg Bundy's fucking tits.
Okay.
I thought you were going to bring some knowledge.
Yeah, Mr. Ed.
Well, I thought you would, say, hey, you're wrong here. You're right here. I don't trust the government.
I
actually love the government. The government comes over, has sex with my mother. I don't know. Something where I can be like, yeah, you know what? I'm losing respect for you in this simulation. Because
in this simulation,
man.
What about the other simulations?
Why would there be state capitals in about 50 different buildings? I mean, not for 50 states.
Right.
Like the one in the fake one in Washington, D.C.
Which is the Bank of...
The Capitol building. Why would they have those in throughout the country?
Huh?
They have them in random states.
Okay.
And listen, I think it was 628 when he's like, I don't like the caps. And I said, you're going to remember this number because I've been going through thousands of these mushroom caps, so I know what I'm talking about. And he loves them. He enjoyed them. I'm trying to talk to him about some stuff on a podcast like people do.
Okay.
But
I mean, you're going pretty fast. You're a little all over the place. We'll check in. Right, Connor?
Oh, yeah.
Well, do you want me to slow down? I'll slow down a little.
It's not about slowing down. It's about the, the sporadic, I don't know what capsules you took.
This is what they didn't want during COVID. Don't go outside. Don't go to the beach. Don't go to the ocean. Don't get grounded.
It was descent.
You know what I mean? Like people.
That's what the disease was.
Like
descent.
I was arguing with one of these idiots, and I'm
speaking
like,
amongst each other.
This guy's still on COVID. He still believes COVID. How am I going to explain to him anything else? Like this guy's done. I'm like, I can't believe this guy's coming over my house right now. So,
did you say that through the mask?
I never fucking wore a fucking mask.
Watch this.
I never wore condoms with prostitutes. You think I want to fucking wear a mask?
So people kind of forget how COVID came into our world. And it was right through this bullying situation. So the young kid in Australia was being bullied and he was crying and he turns out he's like super dwarf kid and everybody's picking on a little like 25-year-old dwarf kid who actually makes gangster rap videos. Fuck you, this, that. And so yeah, like the whole bullying thing kind of flip-flopped into COVID. Where it was
this is what I'm talking about. The respect level goes back up. That COVID came. This is the shit, the groundbreaking stuff, the click.
I didn't know there was a respect lost at any given time, but now I'm understanding because that's the first I'm hearing.
In and Out.
That's the first I'm hearing that.
Yeah, because people don't tell you this.
Yeah, because you started to say, like, I just want to say I respect this dude. He was on Howard Stern, this and that. Now I lost respect for him.
Well, it goes up and down.
He don't believe in the Brooklyn Bridge
theory.
Hey,
my name is Sean. It's a beautiful day out. I love the beach. Oh, I hate blowjobs. I hate pizza. I hate cheeseburgers. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy sucks. Like, if you just started saying bad stuff, you lose. I don't like cheeseburgers. Respect level goes down.
Exactly.
Like
Brooklyn Bridge.
Listen, I'm
not a believer. Fuck flat Earth.
I'm being honest with how I treat people and and what my brain's thinking when you're talking to me. Okay. And there was a whole movie called In and Out about our emotions and feelings.
What the fuck does Brooklyn Bridge have to do with anything that you would lose respect for me for? All the shit that I do in this fucking world.
Because I know you're a smart guy.
I know, but it's silly.
What, the Brooklyn Bridge?
No, to say that you would lose respect for somebody like that.
Do you hear the nonsense that I'm dealing with out there?
I guess, but to lose respect for me, it's kind of silly. No?
No.
Okay.
I treat everyone accordingly.
Gotcha. Over a bridge. Over a bridge.
I don't even talk to my family. You think I give a fuck?
Over the bridge?
Over anything. Over putting a blunt out of my sister's eye after she kept bothering me as I'm reading the paper after eating breakfast, smoking a blunt. You know you need the weed to digest. She's like, Thomas, I need an edible. Thomas, I go, Caitlin, I'm reading the paper, smoking a blunt. You say it one more time, I'm going to put this blunt out in your fucking eye. And I did.
Oh, hey.
So fuck everybody.
How your family
fuck
don't talk to you.
They talk to me now. They need weed.
Hey, that's funny. Pharaohs, everybody.
So like I was saying.
You were saying.
I think black people were here already.
Black people now.
Yeah.
Okay. And you found this out from your comment section of your blog? I mean, how did you?
Just thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
Don't even get me started on the logistics of the ships and everything else.
I won't. Believe me, I won't.
And these scumbag slave owners weren't 100% raping all the slaves.
Oh.
So there wasn't that much. Even if it was 85%, there's still 15% that weren't mixed race.
Oh, I thought you were saying mixed Mexican.
With third.
Give me a mixed Mexican.
With third or fourth.
Give it a Chinese.
With third. Stop, I'm hungry. Don't talk about food.
Hey, pizza Mex Tex.
Listen, with third or fourth generation from if these slaves were here, right?
From droplets.
No, serious.
You want Chinese?
They wouldn't be like Chinese? They wouldn't be light-skinned black people. They would still be dark-skinned African people. And I talked to another black person about this. And if you talk to the right black people, they'll tell you.
Okay. I'm talking to the wrong black people.
Yeah.
Right.
Apparently.
Apparently.
You're talking to the Mohawks.
And, well, they're telling you about the Brooklyn Bridge, and that's why you're getting all hypersensitive about the Brooklyn Bridge.
Why would they build? How could they coil up the steel to? You're an iron worker. How could they wind that up so tight to make a fucking bridge that's still standing today?
I mean, it's been rebuilt. It's been rebuilt probably every 50 years or whatever the fuck it is.
You can't redo the steel that's in the ground, that base.
No, you wouldn't redo that. You would do fucking.
I know, but how could they have tightened it so much in the 1850s?
Yeah,
like with no running water, no electricity.
Ancient aliens. I mean, didn't you ever see the show? That's how they move fucking pyramids, and that's why inside the pyramids is all hieroglyphics.
I'm not saying ancient aliens because that's too easy. That's too cut and dry. It's
out there in the universe.
Nah, I think you're missing the point. And Lawrence, happy Juneteenth. We'll need you back before the 4th. And listen, man, I'm gonna continue to make my green screen videos with my conspiracy, telling people they're stupid to their face all over the internet.
Well, I mean,
putting myself out there to be fucking ridiculed and poke holes in my story. Like,
who's poking holes in your story?
I wish somebody fucking would. No one is. That's what the fucking problem is. You know what I mean? Like, they say physics. Like, you stupid bitch. You think I know what physics is or care what physics is? Oh, it's how you move the. How'd you move it then in the 1850s? The physics. Physics means shit without machinery and fucking.
Shove it right up your ass.
Fucking physics.
I'll show you physics.
But yeah, man. So what's going on with ICE? These are all actors?
Oh, I thought you were talking about ICE, the kid who came home from prison.
Vanilla?
I don't know.
Who's ICE?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Well, there's a lot going on, you know?
His last name is a Pick. Ice Pick.
Never met him.
You don't want to. He was friends with that guy in the truck ride over.
Hey, listen, man.
You ever talk to somebody about like somebody who nobody's supposed to know, but you both know them? That's funny.
Yeah, if you need the mushroom capsules, hit me up.
Mount Rushmore's starting to talk.
Yeah, South Dakota. A beautiful time of year to visit South Dakota to see four guys.
Listen, I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth. The first time I saw Mount Rushmore, I saw it in person. I was 8 years old. We pull up in our family, house, trailer, boat thing, whatever it was, pulling a boat trailer. And I looked up and I said, holy shit. That was amazing that these faces were like so perfectly high in the sky as we were. And there's like a area where you stand and watch it from. And then they done like a barbecue and wait till the sun sets.
And you believe they did it when they said they did it?
With dynamite and chisels? Yeah. It's graffiti, bro. It's like 3-dimensional art type shit, Of course they're doing that.
In South Dakota.
Well, maybe not with South Dakotans. Not in personal.
No, it was the father and son dude. It's all
Gino, Bino, and
so
Bino from the Mason
1800s,
Society.
They were over there chiseling these perfection.
They're good.
And what about the other ones that they started?
No, well, those I got no responsibility for. I have no idea.
Well, listen, Sean, I had you all wrong. I thought
respect level will back up.
It seems like you want to pay taxes and get vaccinated. I thought we were more on the same path of.
I want to get vaccinated.
I don't know. It just
okay.
seemed. It just.
You would definitely have a digital passport before me if you still wear your earpods.
Oh yeah, I need my Social Security check to clear.
I don't know. Are they still giving it to you for that thing over there? With that thing? Oh, all right. Well, then I wouldn't talk about it.
Well, it's the truth, man. Listen,
it's out there in the universe.
They can try to watch me all they want. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
Who's watching you?
But listen,
I always feel like time is.
So Why don't they let us in the Grand Canyon?
Because it's exactly what it is. It's a UFO base, like Area 51.
A UFO, but that doesn't seem real.
And nothing does in this world anymore.
Everything what buildings look real?
What real?
These like castle-looking ones in Wisconsin.
Right.
1820s. Let's build a castle with, what do they call it, spires?
Moats and stuff.
In Wisconsin. You know, Madison, Wisconsin. Castles. You ever see those small, long windows? That was for someone with a bow and arrow. You know what I mean? Like, and you're thinking aliens when there's buildings in front of us. No aliens. Motherfucking white people, black people, Puerto Rican people walking in and out of these buildings. No aliens. And we're going to say that these buildings were built, but there's aliens in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't believe that. I'd rather be.
What do you think is there? Why do you think they're protecting it? It's gold?
Oh, no, I'm here trying to figure it out. I start off the show by saying, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to figure things out.
Yeah, well.
We can't just say stupid things like, oh, there's gold.
That's not stupid. I'm telling you.
There's that. No, but I don't just throw shit out. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure this out, Sean. Like,
copy.
Like I'm not just gonna be like, oh, there's this there, there's this there. Let's get to the bottom of this. I don't know. Like, isn't it weird that they don't let you in the Grand Canyon?
What's at the bottom of the Grand Canyon?
Dead Indians? I don't know.
Dead Indians.
Right? It's an not landfill, cemetery.
Cemetery?
Spiritual.
It's pretty big. I mean, I don't know how many Indians you could fit.
Do you think it goes to Africa?
I have no idea where it goes.
That's what some black people on TikTok are saying. They don't let you there because it leads to Africa.
And they don't want you going to Africa?
Well, through the Grand Canyon.
My boy just told me a sick story.
I didn't even know they had a Spirit Airlines in fucking the Grand Canyon.
You know Scam, right?
Who?
Scam Dust. So he's a New York City hardcore guy, and he told me he went on a safari in Africa, and they go out and they hunt like elephant and big elephant guns they shoot. It's fucking nuts. Yeah.
They were doing that on Groupon, and
he did that with
multiple
Groupon.
People got killed. Like what do you think's gonna happen? You're buying a safari from Groupon. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the hooker gave me herpes. Like, yeah, no shit. The fuck do you think was gonna happen?
Get anal at least.
Well, listen. Wow. I guess I'm like the Statue of Liberty on an island by myself.
And maybe a man or not.
Listen, at least I look like I was fucking born here. That thing, it was an energy source in the middle of New York. Like, you believe it, Sean?
I never believed it was a woman. I always said that's a man, baby.
That's what
to me, yeah. Big hands, apple, Adam's apple. Yeah. That was the missing piece.
What, the dick?
His penis, yeah.
Listen, man, I don't care if it's a man or a woman, just like
it's still liberty.
Right? No.
You're an equal libertarian?
No, it's still fake. Dick or not.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? Like whoever put that dick there, it wasn't in the fucking 1885. There was no dick in that crate that came from France.
Right, because it was the missing part.
Fucking the guy who built the Eiffel Tower, whatever his stupid fucking French name
on the
was.
Way out.
Like say, oh yeah, no, we need more wee wee. You know what I mean? Like in France, take it apart. Make sure you put the wee wee in the box. They just send it up. Like they didn't do none of that. That was here already.
He just thought he was saying like, oh,
he was saying yes.
Oh, Tommy.
But listen, man, if you want to lose respect, my respect.
I tell you, I got no respect. No respect.
I don't give respect either. Yeah, I'm done with people. The amount of shit I've been hearing, even from people I met.
But that was a funny way to do the lead in. Like, I just want to say, I really don't respect you. Like, what the fuck is this?
Like I said, you can be very respectable. Hey, I'm this.
Hey, I believe the bridge was here before
a top
mankind.
hat on, and then you can start saying, I hate blowjobs. I hate fucking cheeseburgers. I will lose respect for you. I don't know what the hard thing to understand is.
You go in that same order every time.
Shit. Not you, whoever. I hate blowjobs. I hate Chinese food. No, I like to work. I love America.
He had like a blowjobs, burgers.
No, but you say stupid shit like people do in society every day.
Right.
I lose respect for him. In the conversation, how the fuck do you not gain or lose respect if someone's saying something stupid? Like you don't get you just stay one tone. Like, oh man, I'm so respectable right now. Like, no, if you say something continuously stupid, like I hate this cocksucker, I'm losing respect. I hate him to the point where I have no respect for him. I hope this relationship.
Is this how the show used to be with the other guy?
No,
all right.
He's the angry black guy. This is like a happy show.
I see. You're getting into like this whole weird like. I don't know.
What?
You were doing good with the rants and the raves, you know.
I'm doing good regardless. I got a gout video ready to go for tomorrow.
That's what I was going to say. Talk about the gout and how you beat it out. Tell him.
No.
He beats off 40 times a day. He killed gout.
Well, you should. That goes back to when I drank. You should.
You should drink and beat off 40 times a day.
When you're done drinking the 4th or 5th day, you gotta come to get the bad sperm out of you. Ooh. That's part of. Oh, I had a coconut water, Xanax, and hibachi. No, you gotta get the bad cum. You got the shit out of you. You need to get the cum out of you too.
Wow.
Even if it takes 12 hours, which unfortunately has.
The room was up. I had to go.
Well, listen, I thought I would tickle you today with.
Oh, I'm hysterical.
With some ground provoking thought, but
which was the Brooklyn Bridge. Why'd you pick the bridge? Like, and where do you get your facts from? How do you know you're not picking up misinformation?
What misinformation?
That people didn't die in the making of the bridge.
Who the fuck said they did? Why would I say that people didn't die?
Hold on a second. And now you're flipping it on me. Is that what you do?
No. Listen, if it was built.
Right. So if it was built, right?
Seriously. If it was built, did people die? Like, why would I think about that? Why would I think about a number that's not true?
Did you see how easy it is? All you gotta do is say people died, and then people get this reaction. It's kind of
no, because people died.
Everything. That's
four people died on the Empire State Building.
That's what every
in
war
400
is
days. 5, 7 people, whatever the fuck it is.
Every war has started over babies died. Babies died.
I'm not even worried about these fake wars. They're blowing all this shit up to fucking destroy their history.
I know.
All over Europe. It's not just in America. All those buildings in Russia.
Yeah.
Fucking, this church. It looks like it was built with candle wax.
The guy showed the
You know what I mean? Candle wax, it looks like. It's such high spears and like these fucking tin points and these fucking long rods. Oh, in the 700s? Was that before Jesus? Or who did Jesus build this? Like,
maybe Satan built it.
Listen, if you want to go along with that, with the aliens and Satan.
So wait. If you want to go along with the aliens and Satan, what do you think? It all collaborates. It's all part of the. It's all part of the supernatural.
50 minutes in, this is when he gets to the point of. This was the point. This is what who? How? That's why I'm screaming from the fucking top of the fucking hand of the Statue of Liberty.
I don't know what you were going on about.
How the fuck did this make it make sense?
All right, so you know what CERN is, right?
How it's
so on July 5th this year, CERN is going to fire back up. It's a hydro collider that splits atoms at a high rate of speed. What they're going to do, it's in Switzerland, so Davos. So they're going to split the fucking atom. That's going to open a portal, and fucking dimension 7 or probably 14 is going to come into realm. So that hyperspace quantum time frame you all fucking people been feeling, like, oh shit, life's going by so fast. But life has ended a long time ago. Right now, we're living in the simulation.
No, I said drink and hit the bong every time we say simulation.
Exactly.
Or immigration. No, what's the word? Universe. What? Is that the word I was saying?
What?
Yeah, the universe. Yeah. Damn, man. Wow, I need to get high. I need some fucking chicken. I usually eat before the show.
Gotcha. You should, because you look like you're going to eat the mic before.
Yeah, because you don't understand. You don't understand.
You don't understand. Connor's got to clean this.
You don't understand. Huh. Like, the fucking amount of stupid people.
Exactly. How many more stupid people?
And I hope I alienate myself from these people so I can stop talking to them and just talk to the fucking dog.
Still an alien.
The dog? The Pomeranian.
But that's that Three Stooges shit I was telling you. So eventually we'd do that more and more, and then you just clip that up. And then you'll really look funny. I mean,
I'm not trying to look funny. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of the lies. I want to be able to sleep at night knowing where the Statue of Liberty came from. If I can get one person, and these people, they come around like,
when do you shut up?
These
people go around, they're like, when do you shut the fuck up?
That's what they want. They want me to shut the fuck up.
Hey, make me shut the fuck up.
Listen, man.
What?
I'm going to
turn the respect level back up.
Hannibal, no, that goes up and down.
It goes up and down.
Like I said, you can make smart statements where the emotions go up. Respect.
I'm trying to understand, where is it not a smart statement? That the bridge was here.
Blowjobs
and burgers.
That's right. When I start losing respect. Or
okay, so when did I say blowjobs and burgers ever? Aside from when I'm repeating what you're saying.
The examples I'm giving of how you go up and down with losing respect, saying stupid statements like that, or
like what?
Or when
that the Brooklyn Bridge was built by human beings, not aliens.
You're as an iron worker, who works with steel,
all right, who's probably worked on the Brooklyn Bridge. God,
you really think they built it in the 18th?
With people from your trade?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. It was definitely the llamas.
How could they tighten the steel to make a fucking Brooklyn Bridge without collapsing?
How do you tighten steel? With a fucking wrench.
That was it? Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Prove me wrong. A wrench built the Brooklyn Bridge. I'll shut the fuck up. Well, clip that as I'm going like this. Great. Fucking Elon fucking Musk.
Oh, with your Nazis?
Yeah, with the American flag with the July 4th.
Nazi. So, yeah.
All right, so with the wrench, the Brooklyn, I'll give you the Brooklyn Bridge.
The Tesla's built them.
I'll give you the Brooklyn Bridge with a wrench.
Literally, Tesla's built the bridge.
Tesla's built the Brooklyn Bridge.
What do you think? Tesla. Why don't you have a Tesla? You look like you'd be a perfect Tesla guy. They want to lock you in and drive you into the nearest lake.
Yeah, I would to save time.
They'd be like, this guy's too far out, conspiracy theory. Let him get in this fucking car one time.
Yeah, they don't like when you call people stupid.
They didn't like Mitch McConnell's sister-in-law. What?
What happened with her?
His wife's sister was this big import-export person, and she's the Department of Transportation, and they told Mitch McConnell to quit being in the government, and he was like, hey, I'm retiring from politics. And the guy went on for like another year, but the next day, his sister-in-law was found dead in a Tesla in a lake on her own property in Texas. Labeled it first an accident, and then 6 months later, or like 3 months later, brought it back up as a suspicious murder suspect.
Did she deserve it?
Well, they believe that somebody hacked her car, is what I'm saying.
Oh, so yeah, I would do that. I would do the hands-free. That's the only reason to get it is the hands-free. You know, she can do other stuff in that hour drive back to Rockaway.
I thought you were talking about with the massage parlor hands-free.
Well, no, that's part of it also. If you have
Could you have a happy ending, a hands-free one?
Any time to save time.
Yeah.
It's like eating dessert for breakfast and breakfast for dinner. Like, if you allocate your meals throughout the day, it doesn't matter when you eat them.
Fucking steak, pancake, burger.
You just got 15, 20 minutes back if you whack off in your car on the way home from an open mic or a show. Like from this show, if you weren't with me and had a Tesla, why wouldn't you? You got tints.
Is that why the states are so sticky?
Listen, man.
I like to say jerking off a lot, all right? I'm sorry, I didn't know it was.
When did I say jerking off? A lot. Hey, listen, the Brooklyn Bridge was built with a wrench. I still don't believe the Statue of Liberty.
I like this. This actually makes me look like I'm not on acid.
Sean's an iron worker and said...
I'm not an iron worker. I'd strike that from the record, Your Honor.
He likes to steal
jokes from this guy because he is fucking hysterical. Look at him.
Listen, man, I guess we didn't answer.
Without him, I'd have no comedy.
The hard-hitting.
He is the comedy in my life, Tommy fucking Farrell.
The hard-hitting questions.
I don't respect you. He tried to take an old Rodney Dangerfield. No wonder why he kept fucking bringing up Rodney. This is what he tried to do. I'm going to take a Rodney Dangerfield theme line. Hey, I got no respect. I don't respect anybody. I'm the guy from Coney Island, I don't respect you, man.
All I'm talking about is emotions that they covered in two
Talk about
Pixar
stealing
films,
jokes.
In and Out and In and Out fucking 2. Like it's meant for children, but
Just be
society.
yourself. Just be yourself.
I am being myself.
Oh.
I am. This is me. I'm being more myself.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold it in anymore.
Anymore?
My lack of respect.
I had to get you on this show to tell you I don't respect your thoughts on the Brooklyn Bridge.
That's the new fucking theme of the show. I bring people on and I lose respect for them.
That thing you said about vibration. What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you have any plugs you want to plug?
The Shamrock Guy Show on YouTube.
Where else? Anywhere else?
It's probably on Peloton or Palantir and Pokemon. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah.
And you can find me on Big Tits, Big Pics. Sean, thanks for coming on.
Oh, big dicks and big pics. Funny fucking fat motherfucker.
And there's gonna be more if you want more of where I'm going with this and the buildings and the green screen. I got more coming. And if you do believe me,
I'll turn your respect levels up.
Yeah, no, the respect. You believe me? Respect levels go real up. You don't believe me with no facts?
No.
The respect level goes
no
down.
Facto.
Listen, we all know. And
Il facto.
If you're on the fence, let's just start off with no. I probably don't respect you. You know.
Oh.
And so there's no gray area. I don't like gray area. And listen, it's
a lot. It's a lot.
That's a cliffhanger for the next episode.
Yes. Chicken is calling.
Happy Juneteenth, Lawrence.
Chicken is calling.
See you next week.
Not you, Lawrence. This guy.
Oh.